I'm going to read 3 poems. This first one may be familiar to you. Breadful of pardon, coming from Romal hot, a voice he had as small as hath a goat. No bird had he, ne never a shoulder hafa, as smooth it was as it were lat to shava. It true he were a gelding or a mara, but of his craft from Berwick unto Wara, never was there switch another pardoner. For in his mala he had a pilwe bear, which that he said was o'er a laddie vale. He said he had a habit of the sail that Saint Peter had when that he went upon the sea, till Jesu Christ him hente. He had a croix of loudun full of stoners, and in a glass he had a pig's boners. Kevin Young and I scribbled that out a couple centuries ago under the pen name Geoffrey Chaucer. I'm going to read one poem from a book called Eye Against Eye, which is a series of long poems interspersed with 4 ligatures that have to do with fatherhood, with a difficult relationship between parents and child. This is the last of those. Ligature 4. The bioluminescent undersides of squid render them invisible to predators below, that the radiance of the boy's anger might protect him. Walking the dog and stepping on a patch of repaired road, I remember the soft spot in his head. You're deaf as a beagle. No, you are. Can I feel the tide's drag on the turning earth increase each day's duration? A hair in my nostril has gone white. In absolute night, from my bed, I hear him aiming for the toilet's center. The sound deepens, voice finding its register. Scientists call it an entangled system. We survive Christmas, his face pressed to the smushed bosom of his grandmother in a house so immaculate, the spider in the seam of the ceiling stands out obscenely. Like a star at the outskirts of the galaxy and slung around by the gravity of dark matter, for now he goes where we go, but he does not belong to us. I begin my sentences leaning toward him, taking a deep breath. He relinquishes the conversation with a contraction of his pupils. What is for one of us the throb of the immediate is for the other the imminent mundane. When napalm hits my brain, he takes on the tranquility of a blinking newt. She finds a photograph of him at 7, the sheer expressed of his face. As among Michelangelo's early drawings, there's a copy of Masacchio's lost Sagra, The Consecration. We search our memories of him for a certain unity of characteristics that would hold through the permutations he now submits to us. When it clings to the wire and rug surrogate, lab technicians shock it again. Instead of releasing, it clings tighter. Throwing himself into the back seat after wrestling practice, Matt burns on his cheek and forehead. His muteness, an onomatopoeia of the rising moon. Anniversary. Not to be to be known. Always by my wounds. I buried melancholy's larva and followed you. I gathered myself like the dusk to the black tulips of your nipples. For 7 days, we locked the door, we scoured the room with bird's blood, and for a little while in the hollow where your throat rose, from between your splendid clavicles, rose, rose. Our only rival was music, the piano of bone whiteness, whiteness, bone. Nor did the light subside, but deepeningly contracted, the rawness of the looking, the quiver,